Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel again. Today I will be playing 8 games and I will be playing as red tonight. So this is uh, one of my strong students, stronger ones. So what opening should I use? Uh, Let me try the horse opening. Horse opening is also quite popular in Malaysia. So my opponent play p3 plus 1 is also one of the very common response when you play horse at plus 7 because p3 plus 1 is actually to prevent you from playing p7 plus 1. So now it's a very common opening by black. So at this point of time, black has a few options. For example, cannon 2 plus 4 to prevent my chariot from going up. Or he can play horse at plus 9. There are a few choices here. Or some of them also play horse at plus 7. Or even e7 plus 5. So there are a lot of variations here and options. So it all depends on black how he wants to develop this game further. And of course I have to silence my phone or else there will be too many noises. Yep. Horse at plus 9. Okay. This variation actually appeared in the China Premier League today. So I believe my student saw it and is giving it a try. So let's see how much he understands of this current position. And he now he played e3 plus 5. Hmm. Doesn't look like a strong move. Hmm. What can I do? Um, I should place my XiangQi on my left so that. Oh no. Oh wait, it's the other way. Okay. All on. Hmm. Okay, I would like to try something different. Cannon 2 to 1. Let's see how he responds to this. I have several options also. For example, I can play chariot at plus 4, placing my chariot at the riverbank. Then he will very likely play cannon 2 to 1. Then we go for a threat. Then I can follow up with chariot 1 plus 1 and move traverse the chariot to the left later on. But it looks a bit boring, so I would like to try something else. Cannon 2 to 1 is actually aiming at the pawn on the 9th file. So after attacking it, I will have a slight advantage of having an extra pawn here. But of course that will not be enough to win. Despite that, I am trying to keep as many pieces remaining as possible. There are some players who enjoy trading pieces with each other with his opponent, but I don't like that. I prefer more pieces on the board. So I enjoy a more complicated game in which there are many options each player can make and decide, and meaning that there are also more mistakes for you to commit. So as of now, both my chariot is holding against both these cannons. So let's see how he will develop further. Will he play a cannon 2 plus 4? This is by right his stronger move at this point of time. Hmm? Mm, this, in my opinion, is much weaker. Let's see. This looks like the weaker move. It's already end of November, a very fast month, I must say. And there are several online tournaments coming up, so there's a lot of preparation needed to be done. Cannon at +4, hoping that I will play chariot at to 7, then the cannon can take the pawn, aiming at the elephant and also my chariot. So of course at this point of time I can also play p7 +1 first, but I have to calculate for a while to make sure that I am correct. Or I can even play p5 +1. It's a more aggressive option. Or I can play p7 +1, which is better. Let's try this. I believe he's a bit familiar with this current position because I know this student, he practiced this type of variation in which he hoped that I will play this chariot at to 7, then he can play something like cannon 2 +4 later on to attack my horse here. That is his main intention. So if he plays a p3 +1, I play chariot at to 7. He might play cannon 2 +4, hoping that I take the horse and he can play cannon 2 to 4. Yep. So right now both of us are playing according to what we have calculated. And the reason being that I am not afraid of this variation is that I do have something up my sleeve. He will play cannon 2 +4, I believe. I cannot take it because if he plays cannon 2 to 3 to take my elephant, it will be a very aggressive variation, and that will give me some trouble, so I have to be very careful. Hmm? Oh, this this looks weaker. He should have a better option compared to this. I believe cannon 2 plus 4 is better. If I take it, he can play cannon 2 to 3, forcing me to play to link my elephant first. Then he can follow up with horse 3 plus 4, and then horse 4 plus 2. That could be one of his option. But right now he played this chariot 2 to 3 is a bit defensive, I guess. So if he plays horse 3 plus 4 or 2, it doesn't matter because after the threat, I can follow up with cannon 1 plus 4. And that will, if he move his horse forward, that means his center pawn will not be protected anymore. Yeah, I don't mind. Then I can follow up with cannon 1 plus 4. Alright, so guys, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. And help me to share my channel, or please invite your friends to like my video so that I can have more views. It's a sort of encouragement for us video creators. We need more views. And of course, it will be very generous of you if you could also give me a like. Hmm. He used this method to save his center pawn. Okay, quite creative, I must say. Oh, if I play horse 3 plus 4, he might sacrifice his center pawn. I believe that is his intention. So what should I do now? He will very likely play a horse 2 plus 3. I cannot play horse 3 plus 4 because there's a p5 plus 1. If I take it, there's a cannon at minus 1. That is very likely his intention. Hmm. So what can I do now? Let me see. What should I do? I will play this move, cannon 9 minus 1. My intention is if black plays horse 2 plus 3, I can play cannon 9 to 7. There might be a threat. Uh, oh, I can actually also play e3 plus 5. I just realized that I could do that. e3 plus 5 could be a better option. Oops. That's a better solution. e3 plus 5 is way better. Hmm. You guys must be wondering why I didn't play chariot 2+9, because if I played it, my opponent has two options. One of them is, of course, to take my elephant first before he plays horse 9-8. Oh, he just sacrificed his. And the second option is he won't take my elephant, but wait for me to take it. And now he play horse 2+3. I am actually not afraid of this move. He might have miscalculated. He thought that he could play horse cannon 2 to 3, but he forgot that I can actually play elephant 5+7, and his plan is actually is not working. And now we are playing this mid game without our chariots. And normally adult players have more advantage in terms of mid game without the chariot. We have only our cannons and our horses. The reason being we have more experience in handling the game without the chariots, whereas the younger players they are still not that familiar without using the chariots. That's why I always reminded my student, don't play this if they can, don't go for this non-chariot game. It's very difficult to play. And furthermore, my student only has 40 seconds left. I still have 4 minutes. And having 2 extra pawns is a very huge advantage for me. So that was why just now when I played cannon 9 to 5 to take the center pawn, basically I am already in a very huge advantage. Okay, now he plays this move. I believe he's planning for horse 7+8. I am not in a hurry, so I'll take my time to identify which is the best move for now. Hmm. Alright, I would like to link my advisor properly first to prevent any opening for black. Will he play horse 7+8? Yep, he just played that move. And of course, I will try my best to prevent black's horse from coming up. Oh, it's coming for the center. So I continue with the onslaught. Should I trap the horse first using my elephant? Yeah, I can do that. Huh. Oh, I should play P1+1 first. What is this move for? I don't understand. So I just push my pawn forward. Guys, there are a lot of moves here that I don't have much time to explain because I myself doesn't have much of time. So please excuse me if I do not explain thoroughly. Or just E7. So this is a showing for red because I have so many pawns here. Advantage of 3 pawns, that's a lot. And there's nothing much black can do right now. He just used his cannon to try to attack my horse on the 7th file, but I have this move to counter. Oh, is he trying to take my center elephant? Leave it down. Take it. Is there any way I could trap? Doesn't seem like I can trap the cannon yet. Oh, it's taking. Oh, we can actually take the advisor. Oh, a silly mistake by myself. Seems like the dizziness is catching up. I'm still a bit sleepy. I should just play the king 5+1 to protect the center elephant just now. It's way easier for that. So I am now trying to link my pawn. Yep, it's helping me a lot. Thank you very much. He's trying his best to seek for a draw, but that's not quite possible right now because I have 3 pawns advantage. As long as I don't make any silly mistake. Normally, under this type of scenario, the best he can do is actually hoping that I commit mistakes. But it's quite difficult for that to happen. So I'm now using my cannon to attack the elephant because if he plays e7+9, I'll use my horse to take it, followed by a checkmate. And that's how you use your pawn. For an easy kill. Alright, guys, thank you very much for watching. This is the first game. I will continue with the second game in the next video, alright? Thank you.